Hello everyone, in this lecture we're going to go over the Jungle Scalp Chrome extension. I'm basically going to just show you, I'm just going to run the Chrome extension and I'm going to show you what all the features are on the extension so that when we start the actual product research process, you'll know what I'm talking about. So we are here on Amazon and I have typed into the search silicone oven gloves, and what I'm going to do is I've got the top results up here for silicone oven gloves. This is on amazon.co.uk, and I'm going to run the Chrome extension and let the Chrome extension basically bring up or scrape up all the results and all the figures and metrics for this front page of silicone oven gloves. So if I click the Chrome extension icon up the top here, so starting on the far left here, we have the product rank. It also gives us the option here to click on the little X, and that will enable us to remove the product. So say we don't want to see the sponsored products, which is the SP here, that stands for sponsored products, which is, let's move this out of the way, is the ones that have got the ads. So these guys at the top of the listing here are being paid to be, not they're being paid, they're paying to be here, they're actual sponsored product ads. So if we don't want to see those because we feel like they're skewing our results, we can click on the X and that will remove them. Moving over, you will have the ads section. Now this gives a little plus, and as you can see, it says it there, you can add this product to your product tracker. So if you see a product on here that you think, yep, I like the look of that, or I like the results of that, and it's in sync with everything else I'm seeing here, you can then add that to your product tracker, and that will go straight over into your Jungle Scout account and into the product tracker, and the tracking will begin. And then over the course of, say, I think it's 48 hours for it to get results, but you're best off leaving it a week, and over that time you can see how that product performs day in, day out, how many sales they're making, and all that other good stuff that we'll cover in lectures to come. Moving over, we have clearly and evidently the product name. If you hover your mouse over the name of a product, it will bring up some quick details and an image of the product. So you can see this one's $10.99, and there's it's red, and it's got a little description of the title and everything there as well. Next is the brand. So you can see how many different kind of brand owners there are, if it's all different, or if there's a particular brand owner that's dominating this area. Then you can see the price. The price is all important. We are obviously looking for products to sell that are over $20, between $20 and $50, and a maximum of $150. So let's say here it's £20, we'll convert that to. There's $8.99, £10.59, $15.53. This isn't really on price point for what we're looking for, because after the fees and the shipping and everything else, we're not going to be making a huge amount of money here. Next is the category. This is the category these products have been ranked in. As you can see, the majority of these are home and kitchen. Followed closely on by the sales rank. This is the best sellers rank, how these guys are selling, and what, as you can see, this one here is 2,854. It's probably the lowest at the moment, which indicates that it has just made a sale. Moving over, we have the sales. This is done over 30 days, a 30-day estimate of how many sales each of these products is making. So if we move down and have a look, we can see that the Johan silicone oven glove here is doing very well at 246 sales in 30 days, and revenue is about £2,458 in 38 days. If you look at ones down here, you can see when it's got the little arrow and the 5, that means that it's got under 5 sales a month, and it's doing under 30 quid a month. So there's quite a few of them here as you go further down. Judging from these results, it's probably from about 9. The top 9 are performing here, and everyone else kind of is flagging off a little bit. We've got got 1 or 2, but other than that, everyone's not really making a lot of sales in the silicone oven glove niche here. There's not a lot of market for it. Moving over, we've got the reviews, the all-important reviews. Amazon is very review orientated. How products get ranked and how products move up to the top of the rankings is very review orientated. It's not completely, there's obviously a lot of other factors involved, but having a lot of reviews that are positive is a very, very big bonus. And also when looking at competition and looking at products that you want to sell, looking at what your potential competitors have in the way of reviews will tell you whether you should get involved or not. If there's thousands and thousands of reviews in this column, that will tell you that you should probably avoid that. You could probably do it, but it's going to cost you a lot of money, it's going to cost you a lot of time, and there's just easier options out there. Next is the seller. It's telling you who's selling this and how they're selling it through. Is it a merchant? Is it FBA, which most of these are? Or is it actually being sold by Amazon themselves? All of these are FBA. There's a fulfilled by merchant option here, FBM, fulfilled by merchant, but most of these are FBA. There's an Amazon at the bottom here in the 17th position. Next are the fees. This is the estimated fees that these guys are paying, and that's done on weight and size, category and products. Most of these fees are in and around £3.24 to £2.43. There's a 403 here. It really goes down on the weight and size of the product, but that is an estimated fee of what they're paying. And off the back of that, you will get the net over here. So you have the net figure, which is deducted off the price. So you'll be able to get a rough idea of what your net is before you actually go ahead and start calculating shipping fees and your unit costs as well. The last column over here is the listing quality score. So what this does is it gives a score of between 1 and 10 on how it rates the actual listings quality, as in like the images, the descriptions, the bullet points, how good are they and how relevant are they to the actual search term and to the products. As you can see, there's a few 4s, most are about 7s and 6s, so they're not too shabby at all. Yeah, if you get a lot of 1s and 2s or 3s in here, then you know you can beat them. If you follow my other instructional videos, you'll learn how to make amazing Amazon listings that will beat most competition on Amazon anyway. So it's very interesting to see this. This listing quality score is a very useful metric, and it's good just to have a glance at. And sometimes you'll glance at it and you'll see like a lot of low LQSs, and you'll be like, whoa, that's a big perk. Sometimes they're all kind of relative, but you know, if you know what you're doing, then most listings can be beaten through this listing quality score. Anyway, moving up the top here, they give you a good overview of basically it gives you a rough overview of what's going on in all the fields we've just gone through. An average of 110 sales a month. The average sales rank is 89,795. The average price is 9.92, and the average reviews are 74. And then it gives a kind of a little personal opinion there, if you will. It says low demand with low competition. So really not exactly or inspiring for us. We're kind of looking for more 400 plus monthly sales. We're looking for an average price of probably double that. And as for reviews, 74 reviews is it's in the upper end of we would rather it be more like 50 reviews, but yeah, there's not a lot there that really is inspiring. So silicone oven gloves is definitely not a product we'd be going for, but it's just basically an overview to show you exactly what all this means. And I hope you found it useful, and you'll be using this a lot more, so you will get used to all these figures and you will understand exactly how we use them in the product research process. So anyway, that's the end of this lecture. I hope you liked it, I hope you found it useful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.